as you can see, just yellow block paving, full of weeds. It doesn't look as bad on camera than it is. I think on this job we're going to be using some hard setting sand, so the actual blocks aren't too bad. It's obviously just the weed, so that's why I recommended some Pro Joint Polysweep. Essentially just normal sand, except it's got polymers in it, I believe, and when the polymers react with water they set like concrete. I've used it on a few jobs now and had good results from it, so I think what I'm going to do is start pulling out the weeds along the borders, because I won't be able to pressure wash them and I'm not going to leave them. So yeah, I'm going to put you on a time lapse, start cracking on. The size of that root. Copy that. I was going to put you on a time lapse, but then I've realised I bought a bloody selfie stick, so I pulled it out of the case and it was tiny. I thought, as it's going to expand, and then I realised it won't, so I'm going to have to throw you on my phone. That's how I was doing it before, so it's not really a big issue. I've got the right camera for it. But sort of wanted to use this, as I only bought this yesterday. Wanted to give it a try, but it's no problem, as long as we get the job done. So I will be doing that now. Okay, well, we had the hypo down. My idea now is to clean up the street while I let this sit. If you can hear that sizzling, that's it killing, doing its job. So yeah, excuse the hair, excuse the face, but the idea now is to just tidy up, let this set, and then let it dry, brush in the sand, wet the sand, and then that's me done for today. Yeah, so my van was right in the middle, so I got absolutely caked in dirt, which obviously I'm not too bothered about. I can easily clean it, but it just makes it a bit difficult to clean up after myself, because it's obviously in my van and I need my equipment to sort of rinse it down. But I might just do it with the handheld one, just from like a tap, and then just brush it all, because this is just dirt now. I'll brush as much as I can up, bag it, and then at the end of the day it's just literally, you know, if it rains it's going to go in the drain, so I don't think there's a problem with that. Obviously I'll bag it, all the big stuff, and when I'm wetting it as well, obviously it'll bring the sand up, and when I'm brushing it as well, that would help. So then what I can do is, if I do get eventually a big pile, just stop before the drain, and then bag that up. But I think as well, I'll probably, you saw I ripped all these weeds out along here, except them. I'm gonna do them now because they're them spiky ones, horrible little buggers. But what I'm gonna do as well is scrape this all up as well, just to give them a nicer thing, because I was going to pressure wash it, but then I thought it just looked really odd where you've just got like half, like, or that much of a brick clean and then the rest of it not. So I thought I'll just scrape it along, and it ain't exactly in bad condition. If it was black or, you know, full of algae and that sort of thing, I would have pressure washed it. But this driveway really wasn't bad. I find it more difficult to clean a driveway that's somewhat clean than it is a proper filthy one, because when it's clean you can't see where you're going to or what you've been over. The only thing I was keeping track of when cleaning it was actually just where the weeds were, but apart from that I reckon all this needed was a soft wash, if obviously the weeds weren't in or a problem. But either way we got it done, and I just think if this was, I think it took me longer to clean a driveway that isn't that dirty than it is to clean a driveway that's filth, because you know exactly where you've been. But yeah, I'm sure you've experienced that if you do this. So yeah, I'm just going to tidy up, put you on a time lapse, and then let's go. You're done. Let me turn you around. Looking nice, all the weeds have been removed from the sides, everywhere else. I did ask the customer if she wanted these removed, and she said she's not bothered. I said just to make her aware that it won't come up with the pressure washer. I did fade them out a bit though, to be fair, but yeah, so this is all done nicely, everything's rinsed down. Of course I missed the bit where the leaves cover it. I'll get that when rinsing down, because I've got that pro joint stuff, so I'm gonna just start brushing this in back and forth like that.